So when your child's away from you at school and someone else, you're also handing over the care of your child for a long period of the day. And if you haven't worked or haven't used childminders, when they're tiny, it's kind of almost the first time when they go to nursery where someone else is looking after your child for a big chunk of the day.
Yeah.
And that scared us a little bit to begin with.
I did flip through the Ofsted reports, and then I thought, oh God, am I the sort of person who looks through Ofsted reports and worries about them?
I find it quite laughable now with the panic that everybody gets into with the primary school.
We put down, the 3 that we liked the most, but it was like torture waiting. It just felt like the longest wait ever. When she did get it, we was all sort of dancing around in the garden with joy. We was really, really happy that she got it.
It's a bit difficult to choose. It's a bit difficult to know where to look, how to find the best one. And I know it's very important for later on for his life, for the secondary school, what kind of school he attends.
Getting your child into the right school is very difficult. There's so many different factors that you need to think about, not just Ofsted reports, their Key Stage 2 results, the level of free school meals that they might have at that school, whether the head's been there a long time. There are so many different factors that you have to look into when you're choosing the right school for your child, along with your child's personality. I've chosen a small school for my child because he's quite nervous, he's quite timid. So me choosing a large school would have been the wrong thing for me to do for him.
For me, I decided strangely, and I wasn't a religious person at all really, but when it came to choosing a school for my child, all of a sudden I decided I wanted them to have some kind of spiritual, moral upbringing. So I was looking at the religious schools.
Yeah, we liked what we saw, and because it was Catholic and we go to church, it was much easier for us to get into the school.
And actually you have all these middle class, quite wealthy people, alternative people living in Notting Hill because they love it, because it's multicultural, and yet they all send their children to private schools. And these schools aren't multicultural, whereas our son mixes with so many different types of kids. And yeah, it's not without its problems.
But it's a community school.
But it's a community, and that's what's lovely. It's a community.
And the community has its problems, so it mirrors the communities.
Something certainly to be said for walking your child to school, and also if your child is at a local school, you have a community sense. So you do have other families and other children that can play with.
Same school,
It just happened there was a school literally around the corner, which is fine. It's not the most brilliant academic school ever, but it has a very happy bunch of kids in there. They're very relaxed and together, and there's enough education going on, the whole 3 R's thing for her to get what she needs.